Here's all you need to know about the world's leading supervolcano, and the apocalyptic nightmare it could spark. Yellowstone National Park, in Wyoming, northwestern US, is the world's leading supervolcano hotspot. Its last super-eruption was 630,000 years ago. It has been ages since it blew its top. Geological records estimate the two most recent super-eruptions occurred between 20,000 and 30,000 years ago. And this means we are long overdue the next, although that's not necessarily how volcanoes work. Underneath the Yellowstone National Park is an active volcanic caldera. Measuring a huge 34 miles by 45 miles, it is slap bang in the middle of the park. Molten rock has been detected, and this worries volcano experts. Scientists have warned that an abnormal river, deep underneath Yellowstone's supervolcano, could cause it to erupt at any time. Researchers Peter Nelson and Stephen Grand from the University of Texas published their discovery of the anomaly in the Journal for Nature Geoscience. They describe the river as a single narrow, cylindrically shaped slow anomaly, approximately 350 kilometers in diameter, that we interpret as a whole mantle plume. According to the two researchers, it is the deep origin for the Yellowstone hotspot, which is currently beyond the resolution of global tomography models. If the supervolcano were to erupt, the miles of lava running beneath it would cause catastrophic damage above ground. It's impossible to say exactly what would happen if the volcano erupted. The ensuing chaos would totally depend on the size of the eruption, and how prepared humanity is for it. But the supervolcano has the potential to dwarf all volcanic eruptions that have blown in the past 100 years combined. Experts believe it could be 1,000 times the size of the 1980 Mount St. Helens disaster in Washington state, which killed 57 people. The lava and ash pouring out of a supervolcano can smother a continent as big as North America. A significant eruption could make life almost impossible there, blanketing huge areas with volcanic ash. Large amounts of debris in the air can cause the sun to effectively be blotted out, which can cause an effect similar to a nuclear winter. This lack of sunlight could cause crops to fail, leading to significant complications for food supplies and global economies. In a worst-case scenario, this could lead to human conflict over resources. We pay for your stories. Do you have a story for the Sun Online News team? Email us at tips@the-sun.co.uk or call 0207-782-4368. We pay for videos too. Click here to upload yours. The volcano, just one example of a handful of the world's supervolcanoes, has experienced 3 eruptions in the last 3 million years. The last came 630,000 years ago, and was 1,000 times bigger than the Mount St. Helens eruption in 1980, an event which caused more than $1 billion, £741 million, in damage. During Yellowstone's last eruption, the large volume of material caused the ground to collapse, creating a depression now known as the caldera, which is 55 kilometers by 80 kilometers wide. The next eruption is expected to have catastrophic worldwide effects, and was explored during What If's short documentary, What If the Yellowstone Volcano Erupted Tomorrow? The narrator noted, "Right now, in the US, one of the world's largest volcanoes is gearing up to explode. If Yellowstone decided to erupt, the results would be devastating. It has erupted 3 times in the past 3 million years, which has led some people to wonder whether we should be worried about another eruption in the near future. But if the eruption took place tomorrow and you lived in North America, there would be virtually nothing you could do to prepare." In geological and volcanic terms, near future can mean hundreds of thousands of years away. However, the documentary went on to look at the potential lava output, noting that Yellowstone would likely produce little in the way of lava flows. This is because before lava becomes lava, it is known as something called magma. Much of Yellowstone's magma wouldn't turn into lava because the intensity of an eruption would force most of it to shoot into the sky. It would then become airborne ash particles, small, scorching pieces of jagged rock. This alone would affect more or less the whole of the US and Canada.